like, what can we change? What, there's 1 billion people out there living in extreme poverty. Does it ever overwhelm you, the extent of the needs out there in the world? And how do you navigate, okay, I'm gonna focus on this, I'm not gonna focus on this. How do you manage choosing what it is you have the power to change?
Well, that's also one of the things I like to discuss with other providers. So I think it's abusive to point out a problem without also highlighting a solution. And so I was much more overwhelmed when I started before I found some kind of an emotional, and I'll say the word spiritual, container that worked for me in order to be self-sustaining and self-supporting in an acknowledged, whatever, difficult work. And so when you were saying 1 billion people living in extreme poverty, I was immediately, the United Nations Population Fund, my favorite, read their added up document if you haven't yet. Last year, there were 54 million unintended pregnancies. More of those unintended pregnancies ended in unsafe abortion than in live births. However, also last year, PSI averted over 4 million unintended pregnancies, particularly amongst poor women. Long-lasting reversible contraceptives, meeting the unmet family planning needs of girls and women around the world, with choices that are suitable for them culturally, for their particular context, for their reproductive and sexual needs at that time. So yes, overwhelm, solution. It's that flowing grace of, wow, this in this moment feels like it might kill me, and today I'm here for Fura Justine. Don't know, I've been thinking about her. I met her at a forcibly displaced persons camp in Eastern Congo, and I can see her, I can feel her, I can feel not only her skin, but the texture of her ragged pink polyester dress. And the Bhagavad Gita says, don't be anxious about the fruit of my work. I'm not in the results department. PSI is fortunately, measuring, being obsessive about data, showing our donors, including individuals, our disability adjusted life years, which were 54 million last year. But I'm just supposed to show up and do the next good, right, honest thing. Constantly check my motives, do what's in front of me to do, and then have that healthy and loving detachment.